Back in 2021, I started posting weekly TikToks as I trained for an Ironman triathlon, an insane race with a 2.4 mile swim, 112 mile bike, and a marathon all back to back. Now the US government could ban TikTok. I decided to compile those TikToks here to preserve that week to week struggle through a pivotal time in my life. I want to be clear, these TikToks aren't very good. I had to remove music from the audio, so there might be some artifacts there, but also I just wasn't comfortable on camera then, especially early on. But I wouldn't be the person I am today without these moments, so I hope you'll enjoy my journey. Let's get into it. Day 1. Hi TikTok, it is June 1st, 2021. The pandemic is basically over and I didn't achieve any of my dreams. So we're just gonna do one of them now. I always thought it'd be kind of fun to run an Ironman, so we're just gonna start training for one literally right now. All right, here we go. That wasn't the worst thing ever. Forgot to mention at the start, I'm gonna put something like this up every Sunday because I need accountability in my life because I never really learned that. Anyway, see you Sunday. Here's a pretty sunset, kinda cloudy. I'm gonna make a thing where I do some still like this every week. I don't know, fuck it, whatever. So week 1 didn't go as planned at all. So basically, I'm leaving for my bike ride on Wednesday, and I push off my first foot on the pedal to go, and my chain just snapped right there. So I finally got into the bike shop today, got my chain fixed, and my gears cleaned, and oh, it's looking brand new. Look at this right here. See that silver? Look at the derailleur. That's black. Those are the same color. Oh my god. Anyway, let's finally go. Now I gotta run, I guess? What was that? Ugh. Alright, week 2 is almost in the books, and this is starting to be actually a lot of fun. We're gonna continue that fun today with a quick bike to the beach, skip some rocks, bike back, 24-mile round trip. Let's go do it. You made it. All right, well, we suffered an unfortunate injury last week, which limited my ability to do some of the workouts I wanted to do. Not me, thankfully. It was my bike. That's not good. All right, let's go for a run. Let's go. That was a lot again. We'll get better. Good morning. It's been a very long week. My bike still isn't fixed yet, my hair is too long, and I just moved into a new apartment, so it's a complete disaster, as you can see here. But it's gonna be hot later, so I need to go for a run now or never, which means now. Let's go. My apartment advertised this trail. I have no idea if it's good or not yet, so I'm gonna scout it out before we go. Alright, trail is short, but it's fine to do laps on. It got really, really hot. Benefit of this trail, the river. Look at that. Oh. Hey, another week down. Home visiting family, so couldn't get any swimming or biking in. That's fine. Still running. Gonna be on a run here in a second, but don't want to do a TikTok. So here's my distance update now. Look at me. Look at all those numbers go up, except it's only 1. Yay! Alright, y'all. I'm I'm livid right now. So I just got on my bike to go for a bike ride for the first time in like a week and a half. It was fixed, right? Half a mile in. There it is. My chain snaps. Again. Less than 20 miles on this guy. Are you kidding me? So I don't know what's wrong with my bike, but there's something wrong that's just clearly making it a chain killer. So you're going back in the closet, buddy. Little piece of shit. Well, guess we're running. Sun's down on me. Oh well. What's up, y'all? I was sick this whole week, so couldn't get any training in until just now. It's what it is. I am doing a pedal bar later, though, so I might count that for biking. We'll see.
Yep, counting it. Low-key difficult.
What's up, y'all? It's hot. It's humid. I'm in a lot of pain. Good news, though. I just wrapped up my third 5K this week, which means I've officially graduated from the pre-acclimation phase into the pre-acclimation phase for this training session. Why am I doing this? Oh, yeah, and still no bike, by the way. It's kind of a bummer. Morning, y'all. I'm on vacation in North Carolina, and it's way too early because I thought it'd be fun to get up and watch the sunrise. Looks good now. Didn't turn out great in the moment. I'll show you that in a second. But I had a really horrible idea for tomorrow, and I'll show you that too.
Lame sunrise, right? Anyway, my idea. Swim from here to there and back. 2 miles.
Yeah, just kidding. Swimming in the ocean was horrible.
What's up, guys? Nothing interesting to show you this week. I'm taking a break from running. Bike still isn't fixed yet, so instead, here's my graduation.
Welcome home, alumni.
Alright, y'all, I'm stopped at a train. Perfect time to explain what's happening right now. I only want to do this really fast. My first triathlon is in less than a week, and my bike still isn't fixed yet, which is fucked. But we gotta get training in, so I'm gonna run through the entire race right now at the gym. Sprint distance is not anything bad. Let's go.
Swim. Bike.
All right, now the run. All right, that last mile was literal hell, but I did it. I just did the whole triathlon I'm doing next week. I still got this. Alright guys, just got back from my triathlon and that was so cool. This is the first time I've ever done this race before. The swim was in the harbor underneath the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. When you got to your bike, you left out past the Brown Stadium onto the highway that they closed for us, and you got to bike through downtown Cleveland on the highway. Got to beach where we did the run. Oh, it was so cool, and I ended up doing pretty well, so I'm really excited with how it went. Didn't get any video, I was too focused on the race, but they took a bunch of pictures, so I'll upload a second TikTok with
all those pictures, good, bad, or ugly, that I find of me, with the race results. I'll see you there. I'll leave with my distances this week. What's up, guys? I just did the sprint triathlon a week ago. But winter's coming, so I need to get another one in. So I just signed up for my Olympic distance triathlon. It's in less than a month. I'm not ready. I'm not gonna be ready, but I had to get in before winter came. So, yeah, I am not ready.
Hey, I'm going to jump back in. I want to give a primer of what's about to happen. In the month of September, I will go through a breakup, get in a bike crash, spend a night at the hospital, and miss the triathlon I just signed up for. In an effort to recover any positivity from the month, my concussed brain will tell me to ask out a stranger on TikTok. It's all a tough watch. Get ready. I'm sorry.
What's up, y'all? It's been a super weird week. Don't know much to say. Just give me likes to make the numbers go up. Hey. What's up, guys? Not gonna lie, it's been a long week. I hurt someone I care about a lot. It just sucks when things don't work out. I've been staying positive though. I kind of cope by running and biking a lot, so I've broken through some cool milestones. 250 miles on the bike, 100 miles on the run. Don't know much else to say. Hope you have a good day.
I just had a thought. If you're truly happy and enjoy your hobbies, you don't need validation from others to continue doing it.
Anyway, I just did a 5K. So give me your likes. Alright, long story, but I want to tell it, so here we go. It all started on Tuesday when this girl named Megan posted a TikTok. Super cute video, like 2,500 likes. But it really caught my attention when John Green himself announced to the world that Megan's looking for cute guys in Cleveland around 23 years old. That was a 23-year-old boy new to Cleveland. Cute's debatable, but I think I'll give that to myself. I was like, okay, where do I go to like tell her, hey, I'm here? I guess I'll send her a DM? Sure, let's do that. Unfortunately though, I have to go to work, so I go to work and I tell myself, hey, if I remember this by the end of the day, I'll just send it then. Sounds good. So I spent all day at work. It's kind of popping in and out of my head. I think I do want to do this actually. So I get home and I pulled the TikTok again, and it's got 25,000 likes now. I was like, hey, I said I would do it. Let's do this. So I type out a good message. I'm like, okay, this will work. I send it. It doesn't go through. You can tell I haven't done this before because I didn't know that I needed to follow you back for it to go through. Tried the same thing on Twitter. Same thing didn't work. So I give up. Now, I'm a little bummed out, not gonna lie, but I should use this energy somewhere. So I decided to go for a bike ride. And that was great for the first mile. Then I fell off my bike and knocked myself out completely. I had no idea where I was. I don't know who found me, who helped me. My first memory is being put in the back of an ambulance. I was in the hospital for over 24 hours. Bunch of stickers here, more stickers there, some road burn, and horrible food. Now, it ended up being mostly fine. Concussion for sure. Some cute little beauty marks like this one. But something like that will make you stop and slow down and think about life. And kind of the conclusion I came to is that life is all about finding these little threads and pulling on them and seeing where that takes you. Megan, as cheesy as this sounds, I'm pulling on your thread. I know you don't know me, I don't know you. Could be nothing. Could be more than nothing. Could be something. So if you're interested in talking to a recently brain damaged person like me, just follow me and we can start talking. And that was a pretty dramatic story. If there was any other way I could think to do this, I would have done that, but I couldn't think of one. So I want you to know there's no pressure. If you're not interested, just don't worry about it. I'll be fine. I'll leave you alone. But it's up to you. So let me know. Hey, what's up, guys? Should have been doing a triathlon today, but instead of doing a swim, bike, run, I got a concussion.
Believe it or not, I actually did get a date. I don't remember much from the date, which is probably why I didn't get a second. C'est la vie. At first I didn't deal with that very well, but eventually I'll dig out of my rough September and run a makeup Olympic distance triathlon.
What's up, guys? Week 18 of me training for an Ironman. I put a lot of effort into this bad TikTok, and then TikTok mercifully destroyed it with the added audio that I put in it. Couldn't hear anything, so I'm going to try and save the video by talking over it now. This right now is me talking about how I got out of the hospital 2 weeks ago, but I'm only running right now because my bike is still broken from the crash and I shouldn't swim while I'm bleeding. Here's me drawing up a metaphor of how September felt to me. Pretty accurate there. September was bad time all around. Here's the rain I did this week. This made me feel pretty good. Got some new records, new speed records too, which felt good. Here's me taking another L, probably because I knew I'd have to do this and it was very fitting to talk about that. Here's me talking about how life is good or something. I don't remember, but I'm going to take a moment to talk about the audio I added, and it was Big Sean's bounce back. Last I took an L, but tonight I bounce back. And I just think it's really ironic and pretty funny. Anyway, here's me saying the L's are going to end in September, and nope, hey, it's October 3rd, and you're still taking L's, kid. Distance update, pretty well. I'm pretty happy with this. It's going good. All right, bye. What's up, guys? I started messing with time-lapse this week, and I have no idea why I didn't think to do it sooner. This actually gave me an idea. I plan on making up my Olympic distance triathlon next week, and it'd be super sick if I could get the whole thing on time-lapse. There are a few obstacles to this. I need to find a way to hold my camera steady while running. And what's out there is not great, so I have to figure something out there. Guess we'll see. Alright, this week was kind of crazy, so we're just going to break it down by day. Monday, I swam for the first time since my bike crash. Tuesday, I spent some time trying to come up with a way to record myself when I run.
It turned out really well.
Could be better, but we'll take it. Wednesday, I started building a pumpkin trebuchet with my friends. Thursday, I swam again because, oh boy, I'm not ready. And I also got permission from the pool to record myself on Sunday. Friday, I drove home as part of a surprise for my dad. Saturday, I got to watch my sister race, and we celebrated my dad's 60th birthday. Now here we are. Drove back today, and I'm trying to get this made as quickly as I can so I can focus on my race. With this being a triathlon I'm doing myself, I don't have anyone to race against, so I need to find something to race against. And I picked the sun. Sunset is at 6:40, so I'm gonna leave for my race at 3:20, and then I'll have 3 hours and 20 minutes to finish. And if I do that, I'll beat the sun. The sun sure has hands, though. He dropped the temperature 15 degrees in the last 2 days, and also put a goddamn 20-mile-an-hour headwind on my bike ride. Another benefit of me doing this myself is that I'm actually going to be able to film the whole thing. That's not normally allowed in other triathlons. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to film the whole thing. I'm going to put that up in a couple days. But for now, I got to wrap this up. Wish me luck. I ran an Olympic distance triathlon against the sun. Here's what happened. All right, here's the format of the race. I start at 3:20. The sun sets at 6:40, giving me 3 hours and 20 minutes to finish the race and win. These are the distances that I'm doing. All right, now let's talk about the swim. The swim is going really well. Oh, did the video just cut out? Ugh, technical difficulties are going to be a theme. All right, wrapped up the swim at 3:48. I don't know what happened, but it stopped recording. It must have splashed or something. Doesn't matter. We're on the bike. Bike starting 3:55. All right, so this first time lapse also cut out, so I'm just going to show you a couple stills from it. So the wind was awful, as you can see by these literally horizontal flags. All right, on the rest of the bike ride, we were dealing with 15-mile-an-hour headwinds and crosswinds the entire time. I had to full on stop to drink water or do anything else because I just could not let go of the handlebars in this wind. Also, I planned to charge my phone on the bike ride, but we got water in the charging port after the swim, so we couldn't do that either. My phone was almost dead. Bike finished 5:36. Everything has gone wrong. I'll explain later. Just explained it, bud. Don't worry. All right, on to the run. Run start 5:41. We can still win if we're fast. No time lapse. My phone's about to die. Into the park. Settling in a bit. Still gonna be close. Gotta admit, my competitor sure is gorgeous. Oh. Run stop 6:41. I think I lost my time, but the sun is still there. Oh. Maybe call that a tie. Oh. So I definitely didn't win. But did I tie or did I lose? You be the judge. What's up, guys? Week 21 of me training for an Ironman, and I just wasn't feeling it this week. On Sunday, I ran a Olympic distance triathlon. I put that video up a couple days ago, and that got more love than usual, which made me feel pretty good. But that did leave me pretty sore to start the week off. And then I signed up for my next race, the soonest one I could find. It's going to be a half-Ironman on May 22nd, which is only 30 more weeks away, which is a long time. So I called a mulligan. I was sore, and then I was unmotivated by the distance. The next race, I was just, it's fine. I'll get on track next week. See you guys then. This whole week can be summed up with just 4 words. They all start with T. It's dark. It's raining. It's cold. There's no other fucking time to run. The scariest thing you could possibly see during spring season. What's up, guys? It is an absolutely gorgeous fall day. The Lions can't lose because it's their bye week. I'm having a great day. The problem, winter's coming, and I'm already having trouble staying motivated with my training, so I need to find something else to keep myself going. So I'm inventing a challenge for myself, and I'm calling it Lions Roulette. Every week the Lions win from here on out, I'll run a celebratory half marathon on the spot. Here's the catch. If the Lions go 0-17, I'll run a full marathon instead, and that's something I definitely won't be ready for and something that'll hurt a lot. Almost as much as it hurt to be the fan of a team to go 0-17, so I think I'll be numb by then anyway. Alright, challenge starts next week. I'll see y'all then. Go Lions. Time.
At time of recording, the Lions are now sitting with a first round bye in the playoffs. Oh, how far we've come. For now, back to the winless 2021 Lions.
Every week the Lions win from here on out. I'll run a celebratory half marathon on the spot. All right, I was just getting back from a trip, so I couldn't watch most of the game. But we're here now, 5 minutes left in the fourth, and it's tied. This could happen. Bro, we just tied. Oh my God. Hey, half a win still means a quarter marathon. Every week the Lions win from here on out. I'll run a celebratory half marathon on the spot. For the first time in 8 years, I'm actually going to the game. Let's go! Well, might not have had the result we wanted. Browns won, but as a newly converted Clevelander, they're my number 2 team. So if my number 1 team can't win, and I run a half marathon, then my number 2 team can win, and I run a quarter marathon. That's my gimmick, and I'm sticking to it. Every week the Lions win from here on out. I'll run a celebratory half marathon on the spot.
American Conference, nationally televised.
The Lions do what the Lions do. To cope, I ate myself into a food coma. Woke up and now it looks like Christmas. Oh well. Nothing a little sock bag shoe can't fix. Every week the Lions win from here on out. I'll run a celebratory half marathon on the spot. This has gotten old way sooner than I expected, but it's another week, another game. Maybe this time. They did it! They actually did it! We're running a half marathon, baby! Power pure my joy! Woo! Just past my turnaround point. I'm tired, but I can't stop smiling. Woo! Just finished up. Oh my word, I'm in pain. Still worth it. And I'll do it again next week if I get the chance to. Let's go Lions. Every week the Lions win from here on out. I'll run a celebratory half marathon on the spot. After they won last week, I don't need another win the rest of the year. In fact, I'd kind of prefer if they stop winning because I don't want to have to run another half marathon. The Lions, though, have not gotten that memo, it seems like. They're keeping it close. Let's see if they can do it here. Shit. If they win, I'm in trouble. A quarter later, and I had nothing to be worried about. All right, guys, this week's a total wash. I'm putting zeros up on the board. We're not even going to count it as a week. I tested positive for COVID yesterday. And guess when I was supposed to get my booster? Today. It's a race, y'all, and I lost. Get your booster. Don't be a loser like me. Every week the Lions win from here on out. I'll run a celebratory half marathon on the spot. I'm not posting this unless they win. I'm in quarantine. I still have COVID. But if they win, I will have to run the half marathon. Alrighty then. This is really stupid. All right, I haven't run in 10 days. and COVID is still tickling my lungs just a little bit. So we're gonna take it nice and slow. Halfway. The first 3 miles sucked, but now I'm feeling really good. All right, just wrapped up, and that was a mistake. Oh boy. Oh well, it's over. I'm visiting some friends out in Seattle for New Year's. Didn't feel like training this week. That's it.
That was a good amount.
Every week the Lions win from here on out. I'll run a celebratory half marathon on the spot. Last game of the season. We're about to watch the Lions lose to the Packers. I got a Lego. I'm 12 again. It's great. Oh, and they scored. Yep. Losing. Hey, look, Paris. Oh, and the Lions won. The Lions won? I can't run a half marathon right now. I still haven't recovered from the one I ran last time they won. Oh, boy. I will get to it, just not right now. I'll build back up to it. I'll get it. I owe you a half marathon.
More time. I actually won't make up that half marathon until my half Ironman. Oops. I'll spend the rest of the winter healing up and planning how to ramp up all the way to my Ironman.
Not much an update this week. Still waiting on my stupid hip flexor to heal. I did learn something though. Apparently stretching isn't always good for you. So I'm gonna stop doing that, stop doing almost anything, and hopefully we'll be good to go in a couple weeks. I can swim though, so I've been swimming a lot. That's it. All right, I think this is my last week of swimming only. We've healed up a bit, and I think I can start running next week. Confirmed, I can start running this week. I did some drunken dancing, which wasn't the smartest thing to do, and is why it took me so long to heal in the first place. But I did it and didn't hurt myself more, which means I think I'm healed. We're good to go. I'm running. All right, first time running in like a month. Let's check in on everyone and see how they're feeling. Hip flexor, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, you know what? I'm actually feeling pretty good. Hey, great, glad to hear it. Anyone else? Knee, what is it?
What did we run on?
A treadmill?
A treadmill? I thought I made it very clear in the past how much I hated treadmills.
Knee, have you looked outside? There's literally 2 feet of snow on the ground right now.
I don't care. If you run on a treadmill again, I will leave. And I'll be taking my ligaments with me.
Hip flexor, do you think you could carry some load for knee for a while? Just on the treadmill? Yeah, I guess, but that's why I got hurt in the first place. I know, but you and I both know we can't have knee screaming at us like this.
Hey, what are you saying?
Hey, don't worry, knee. No more treadmills.
Well, okay. I'm still not done complaining, though.
Sorry, that was way funnier in my head, but it's too late. I put too much effort in it. It's going out. Ignore the snow. It's actually 50 degrees right now. Great running weather. A little sketchy running on ice, but we're doing it. It's actually calm before a massive storm though, so this might be my last run of the week. We'll see what happens.
Yup, no more running outside, sad face Sil.
Happy Super Bowl Sunday, everyone. This is what my week of training looked like. It really needs to stop in winter because this is so boring. I'm bored, you're bored. So let's just get to the numbers. Anyway, gotta go. It's time to go watch all my childhood dreams come true and Matthew Stafford wins the goddamn Super Bowl. Alright, we have a big update. As of Valentine's Day, we are exactly 6 months away from race day. I think I'm ready. I think I'm on pace, but it's going to ramp up a lot from here on out. So we'll see what happens. But that is future me's problem. For now, I'm enjoying the first vitamin D I've had in probably 6 months. I'm going to watch the sunset. Let's see what turns out.
Around now is really when I started hitting my stride with training. My plans seem to be keeping me mostly healthy while the miles piled on, and I just seem to be becoming a more confident person. I'll fill you on a secret. A big part of that was back at New Year's, my friends convinced me to get a Tinder. I went on a few dates, and in February, I met my current fiance. I love you, Andy. Everything in my life just seemed to click into place, and just in the right time.
Alright, I got nothing to say this week. I just need to talk long enough to let all the numbers roll through. 2, 3. That should be about good. Have a good day. I am heartbroken right now. It is the nicest day we've had here. It's like 60 degrees. But that came with like 30-mile-an-hour winds gusting to 50. I can't bike in that. I can't dust off my bike. Yeah, look at this. This is nuts. Anyway, I'm disappointed.
Ugh, still on the stationery.
I really thought it was almost spring. Snow on my face. Do you get it? It's like egg in my face. That's right, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, it is time. Oh, oh, I, oh, I forgot to record anything interesting. I forgot to record anything interesting this week, but it looked like this. So you know, numbers this week. Boop, 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 boop. All right, bye. It is 36 degrees outside right now. Not ideal biking weather, but also not impossible. And I think that's key because I can't sit on a stationary bike for 3 hours again. So we're gonna try. I got 3 layers on my legs, 4 layers on my upper body. I think I'll survive, but we'll have to see. Let's go. Yeah, it was pretty cold. I regret that a bit. You, 'cause I could bike 500 miles and I could bike 500 more just to be the man who bikes 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Woo! A little behind the scenes from last week. My back tire actually ran flat on the ride where I broke 1,000 miles. And it was hopelessly flat, probably 4 miles from home. So I had to like hold my bike in my hand and run it home those last 4 miles. I was doing the bit where I yelled bike for that song on that part of the ride as well, but I hadn't done 2 of the 3 of them yet. So 2 times in that video, what you're seeing is I was running with my bike. I would stop, put it aside, take the helmet off my bike, put it on. Bike! Tell it back off, put it back on my bike, and then keep running with it. And you had no idea. Movie magic. I tell you the story because my bike still isn't fixed yet. It'll take a full 2 weeks to get a tube in, which kind of sucks. But this actually lined up perfectly because we are exactly 4 months from race day, and the training plan I follow recommends you take a full week off. So that's what I did. End of last week into most of this week was just rest. It didn't fully save me though. I did have a long ride scheduled for today, which meant 2.5 hours of this. So fun. Anyway, on to the numbers. Alright, I'll be honest, I just want to go to bed, so we're just going to talk quick. This week, it's the most I've ever done before, which is good news because, you know, I'm hurting, but not like a bad way. Like, no, like, joint problems or anything like that, which is very good news.
And it's gonna keep getting harder, so it's good that that's not a problem yet. Yeah, it's going well. Bye.
I got a hotel suite, you can slide on through. Hard days, soft streets, you can climb on too. We was jumping out of plane, jumping off.
Another run. But the sunset's right there. That was pretty fun. We're due for some pretty cool milestones this week. 500 miles running total, and then 100 miles on the bike in 1 week. What am I doing, dude? Another week, another low for TikTok. I think we have a 60-mile bike ride today. I'm not going to show you it because I just can't be bothered. I'll make up for it next week. Let's just get this done. Just got back. It took 4 hours. And I still have to go back out and run. So we're going to do that now. That's why I'm pacing, because if I stop moving, I will not do that. So let's go run. Well, I survived. That's good. Training this week was frustrating and honestly a little bit scary. I had a long run on Monday, and after I finished that up, I couldn't really walk anymore. And I was still limping around a few days after I finished it. Not good. I've largely thought of this training as a mental challenge. If I could just get up and do the workouts week after week, I'd get to where I want to be. But I need to make sure my body can physically keep up to where I want to go. And I've been pushing myself like crazy the last 3 weeks. We're 3 months out from race day, so I have a lot of time to try and figure this out. But I'd rather be underprepared for the race and healthy than prepared on paper, but injured. That being said, we do have the Half-Ironman in 7 days. And there's a chance I'm going to be both underprepared and injured for that one. So we're going to rest up as much as we can in the next week, and we'll see how that goes. Wish me luck. Race week! Let's get it. It's only the Half-Ironman, not the full yet. We'll get there though. Well, this is upsetting. I'm on my last bike ride before race day, and my back tire runs flat out of nowhere. Completely flat. New, everything should be fine. Found a tiny piece of glass in there. The odyssey I've been on with this stupid bike. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that happened. But I got a new tube and a spare, so if that happens in the race, I should be just fine. Let's just hope that's not a bad omen. Oh God, I don't think I've fully processed what I'm about to do to myself. All packed up, let's go do it. Wish me luck.
You're good, you're good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go get him, Zach. Circle deck.
You're halfway there.
Halfway there. You're almost done. Last loop.
And I'm done. I'll be honest, I was not prepared for that. It was really tough. But I learned a lot for what I need to do for the Ironman. Proper nutrition, how to pace myself, so much. But I'll act on that later. I need to go to bed. I'm so tired.
All that stands in our way now is the Ironman. I'm not ready yet, but it will be.
Week 52, we made it. It's been an entire year since I started training for an Ironman. And I wrapped up the Half-Ironman yesterday, so now there's nothing standing between us and the big race. I think this calls for commemoration. You know, something like a play-up period until after the race. But to start that, I need to do something I haven't done in 2 years. I feel naked. All right, 11 weeks to go. Final stretch. Let's go do this. What's up, y'all? Sorry for recording while I run. I tried to stop doing this because I can barely talk, but I'm actually on vacation right now, and it's only time to run. It's only time to record. All right, 10 weeks to go. Oh, have a cat. 10 weeks to go. All right, this week. We went crazy. Dude, it's just disgusting. Okay, that was a disaster. Never doing that again. I was trying to say, 10 weeks to go. We're almost there. That was the hardest we get, and it's only getting hard from here. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. One thing I haven't done yet is talk about what I learned in the Half-Ironman and what I'm doing now to better train for the full one. One, this is kind of obvious in hindsight, but learn to run tired. Up until recently, I was very careful about only running when I felt good, mainly to prevent injury. But the thing is, you're not going to feel good after 8 hours of biking. There's no point in training to an 8-minute mile if you're not going to be capable of doing that during the race. So I've been running a little slower, and also pushing myself well past the point I would have pushed myself even a few weeks ago. And it's going well so far. I'm in a lot of pain, but no injuries, and that's all that matters. 2, food. When and how much? Training and racing this long, you can't eat enough to carry you all the way through. I don't know if you've ever tried running on a full stomach. It's awful. And honestly, going 4 hours without refueling your body feels way worse. So learning what to eat and when to carry me through without weighing me down. All right, that's what I'm working on. We only have 9 weeks to go. The final countdown beers coming nicely. I'm going to be a full-on caveman by race day. The distances are getting insane. Wish me luck. More than ever, I'm going to need it. I've been such a mess this week. Remember when I said this? Learn to run tired. I'm in a lot of pain, but no injuries. Yeah, that was really bad advice. I hurt my foot and haven't run all week, but I could still bike and swim. So today I left to go on my longest ride yet, and I crashed a bit. Doing okay though. So I'm gonna go home, shower, and try again. All right, take 2. Made it to our turnaround point. Cheers. Now just gotta eat a bagel and bike back. And just like that, 5 hours, 75 miles later, we're done. For today anyway. We are 8 weeks from race day, so still a long way to go. Between the tendonitis in my foot and road rash, a lot of healing to do too. And the adversity is what makes this fun anyway. Let's go do it. So throughout my training, I've been tracking the total distances I've traveled for each sport in a spreadsheet, and this week I feel like I have a good excuse to show it to you. So for each week, there's a goal that I set months ago. I put what I actually do here, and then that gets totaled up here. And every week gets a score depending on how well I achieved compared to my goal. Some weeks I kick ass and get this nice green color. Other weeks I hurt myself the week before and can't run and get this gross red color. Or you got in a bike crash and can't swim while you're still bleeding. That brings us to this week. It was my first time swimming and running in a while, so you shouldn't expect a good score. But we just missed a passing grade. I already trained for like 4 hours today, showered and everything. We're like maybe a half-mile run short of passing, so we're just gonna do that. It's so humid out, I actually broke a sweat. That's just embarrassing. All right, let's see how much we improved our score. C's get degrees. 7 weeks to go. We're a little behind, as you can see, but we're training for all 3 sports again, which is really important. It's gonna be tight. Let's do this. I am just barely getting this one out. Every week has been long lately, but on top of the usual, I also had to move. And at the last second, leasing office ruined my plan and pushed my moving day back for no reason. And I was talking to the leasing agent trying to get figured out, and she started having a seizure. I called an ambulance. She was just fine. She's okay. but needless to say, my problem wasn't solved. So my apartment is a disaster. I've been living here for like 3 days and haven't put anything away yet. I just didn't get to it with the amount of trading that I'm doing. The whole situation was kind of a good perspective though. You know, some people definitely had a longer week than me, and at least mine is mostly voluntary. Anyway, 6 weeks to go. We are almost at peak training, and then it's all downhill from there. I leave you with the sunset off the balcony of my new apartment. Enjoy. Here's how to survive a 100-mile bike ride. Taught by someone trying to do it for the first time. 1. Get padded bike shorts. You're gonna sit on this for 8 hours. Padded bike shorts will literally save your ass. 2. Carb load. 13 to 14 hours before you leave, eat as many carbs as you possibly can. My go-to is Olive Garden. Eat a full meal and as many breadsticks as you can get your hands on. 3. Day nutrition. You're gonna want to make 7 peanut butter and honey sandwiches on the whitest bread you can find. The first 5 you're gonna put in the sandwich bag and squish flat. Same calories, less volume. You're gonna eat the last 2 sandwiches an hour before you go. 4. Hydration. This gets a little complicated. You're gonna take an entire Pedialyte, you're gonna pour this whole thing in your 2-liter water backpack, and fill it the rest of the way with water. This should last us halfway to about 2/3 the way through the ride. Around then we'll run out of sandwiches too, and that's when we'll switch to Gatorade Endurance. Put the sandwiches in the bag, and let's head out. Let's see if everything I said is true or not. All right, we're at 4 hours, 65 miles. We're on our last sandwich. Doing good so far, but the hard part's from here on out. All right, we're at 6 hours, 90 miles. I think we'll make it. 7 hours, 108 miles. I have some notes, but you know what? Can't argue with results. I'm just glad to be done. Wait, I'm training for a triathlon or some bullshit. I still have to run. Ugh, you guys don't need to see this. Only 5 more weeks to go.
Driving down the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling like this.
We love a good golden hour, no matter how hot or sweaty you are. My luck this week continues to improve.
God damn it.
I couldn't let that stop me. I couldn't let anything stop me. It was peak week this week. The hardest, most difficult, most important part of training. And it lived up to the name. 200 miles biked in a week and my longest run to date. We're 4 weeks out. At this point, I'm as prepared as I'm ever going to be. It's all downhill from here. We're just going to heal up for the race. Let's see if we can do it. I've done all I can. It might have been peak week last week, but we're still on the top of the mountain. We did our last half marathon yesterday. We have our last 100-mile bike ride today. Spare sandwiches and Gatorade made up. We gotta get going. We're racing a thunderstorm. That was an absolutely miserable bike ride. All right, clean the dried sweat off my lens. So the 85 and cloudy day with thunderstorm later turned into a 90, sunny, humid, terrible day. I ran out of my electrolyte drink, about 20 miles left, and was like this close to stopping by a fast food place asking for just salt packets to eat. Now the good news, what happened today is literally worse than anything that could possibly happen in the triathlon. They have way better support, so if I could survive today, I can do the race. Speaking of the race, we're 3 weeks away. I cannot believe how close it is. Let's finish it up. I didn't realize until after I showered and ate how weird it is that I was mad that a cloudy day turned into a sunny one. Especially because I live in Cleveland. That doesn't happen here. Oh, let's see this end so I can just be normal again. Jesus. I'm almost out of time for cool milestones. We got 1 more left in me. I'm leaving for a bike ride right now, and the last mile should be my 3,000th mile biked. Nearing the end of the bike ride, last sandwich stop, and I don't think we're gonna make it. Yeah, I missed it by a mile, or like 10. Listen, a lot conspired against me. Most of my fault. We weren't able to get it done, but it doesn't matter. Milestones are cool, but our goal is the Ironman. Gotta keep our eyes on the prize. That's all that matters. Besides, I'll hit 3,000 miles next week. One of the 2 weeks we have left. We have 2 weeks left. Okay. Taper is wild. Oh my god, I've never been so tired doing so little. I got a cold. It feels like every injury is coming back. I don't know what's happening. It's nuts. Apparently that's normal in a good taper. I'm cutting distances like crazy. I've almost completely stopped running because my foot's feeling we are 1 week from race day. So not much time to get healthy if something went wrong. What is fun though, it's a Saturday afternoon and I'm not training. I haven't had a Saturday off since I shaved. It's been a minute. Training would take so long. I'm always racing the sun to get back before it sets. I haven't sat at the beach and enjoyed a sunset in who knows how long. So that's what we're gonna do now. Just broke 3,000 miles on the bike. I can't believe it. It took us 45 weeks to break 1,000, another 11 hit 2,000s, and then even with taper, only 6 to hit 3,000. We were accelerating like crazy. If you're seeing this Sunday, August 14th, between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m., I'm in the middle of my Ironman triathlon, the thing I've spent the last 63 weeks training for. So send me some good vibes from a distance. I'm gonna need them. But we're not there yet. Only Friday. I have my last workout right now. Let's go. Just like that, we're done. Last workout. I can't believe it. After 11 weeks, my beard came in immaculately. But now that we're done with the last workout, we might want to make it something a little more aerodynamic for race day. I did only say a little more. I didn't want to shave again. All right, just got the bike dropped off, and it's real, man. We're doing this tomorrow.
If I choose your way, I may lose my faith. I may be too late. No more time to wait.
After 63 weeks of training, I ran an Ironman triathlon. Let's take a look.
I asked my parents to start recording vertically. Thanks, Dad.
Go, Zach!
Lost about 15 minutes to a flat tire. Luckily I was prepared. Enjoy these professional photos of me. They let your family finish with you?
Mom, don't let me beat you.
Me? Okay.
Go, Chrissy, go! Go, Zachy, go!
Oh, yeah, you still own the fastest speed. Zachary, Aaron.
There we go, my entire Ironman journey. I hope you enjoyed. Before I go, there's one more TikTok I wanted to preserve.
I did it. First dream down. I ran an Ironman triathlon, but that was a couple months ago. It's time to start working on my next dream.
Ever since I was a kid, I watched more YouTube than I'd ever be willing to admit. Countless creators inspiring me to be curious and look at the world differently. And now I think I can contribute to that. I'm going to try making videos like the ones that I loved, even if just to see how much effort goes into making them. Which brings me to why I'm on my local beach on the shores of Lake Erie. Because it's not just a beach. It's a state park and nature preserve, home to several endangered species. Like birds that can only nest in protected habitats like this. But there's something weird going on just past the boundary of the park. Something industrial. It's the Morton Salt Fairport Mine. A salt mine. But how did a salt mine end up only yards away from a state park? Which came first? And what's the salt for? All these questions and more will be explored in my first video. You know, once I learn how to edit, create graphics, probably buy a microphone. A lot has to happen. So I have nothing for you yet. This is more for myself to get my button gear and start working on it. Video number 2 starts now. Let's do it.
That brings us up to today. I still haven't made a video on that topic yet because the story was too good for my underdeveloped video making ability, which is why I've been making other videos across a range of topics trying to get better. Dream 2 is still underway, and I hope you follow me along. See you later.